Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. For today's video, it's a very exciting one. Today, as the title itself say, Mama's gonna be giving you some real dupes for the expensive but legendary Fenty Beauty products by Rihanna. And it took me just a little time to kind of gather up the things and making sure that they're really the exact dupes that I want, that there's nothing more out there in the market that I have left out as a choice. So yeah, I've narrowed it down and then I have it all. And Mama has found not just one dupe, not just two, not just three, but four. So Mama's very excited and I'm pretty sure you are too, dear. So let's get started. Okay, so for the primer, I don't have any dupes, but I really wanted to test out the foundation dupe that I have to test out the effect on the foundation, the dupe foundation that I'm going to be using, if it will come out the same as the foundation. Because for me, the foundation is the most important thing in this duping process. You get my point. So Mama's gonna be using, of course, the Fenty Beauty primer, which retails for $32. I know is really expensive. I did not get my hands on their beauty blender just because it's kind of expensive. $16. I know it's $4 cheaper than the beauty blender, but I can get something cheaper than that. And that is the L'Oreal Infallable Pro Sponge. Pro Arty Sponge, something along those lines. This little pink guy right here, I don't have it. I think it's in my makeup room, but that thing cost $5.99, which is really cheap. We're gonna be starting off by applying this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation in the shade 250 on the left side of our face. This foundation has like a watery consistency to it, because if you can see, again, the problem that most people find, that I find as well with this foundation, is that it dries up quickly. So you gotta work on it quickly. So that is that. I ended up covering more. So I have 3 pumps all in all on the left side of my face for the Fenty Beauty foundation. And this is how the sponge looks like. I'm gonna be using the other side of the sponge for the other foundation. So for the Fenty Beauty dupe foundation, I was able to find the best dupe, which is from Maybelline, and this is their Dream Velvet foundation. This cost $10.99. And this promises the same things. This is soft matte. It says hydrating foundation. Complexion is perfected and smooth with a soft matte finish, which is almost really the same as what the Fenty Beauty promises. So we're going to be trying this out. I am in the shade Natural Beige 75. So we're going to test it out. Oh, it looks very moussey, as you can tell. Yep. And that looks like it's cool toned. I am never good with these things. And I'm gonna get that. That's the product. And then we're gonna be applying it. Yep, that's definitely cool toned. This has definitely more coverage. Cause whoa, look at that. That is so surprising, the amount of coverage that it's giving me already. It's blendable as well, doesn't dry up fast. I did not even use half of what I've squeezed and I'm almost done. The color is not working on me at all, girl. I actually like how it really looks, although it's really obvious that it's not my shade, but that just means that I should have gotten the caramel shade and not this one. But this covers more than the Fenty Beauty, and look, I did not even finish what I've squeezed. Okay, so it doesn't feel tacky at all like the Dream Velvet, and it doesn't feel like it needs to be set as well, although the Fenty Beauty has more of an intense setting effect to it. But I actually like it because it's not tacky, it's not like oily looking and everything else. It really does have like a soft matte look to it. I'm gonna be correcting my face, and when I come back I look normal.
2,000 years later.
After 48 years of fixing the discoloration of the foundation, I made it work using bronzers, brows, lashes, a little bit of, colors in the eyes to make it pop in a little bit, and some nose contouring, and still bare on the highlight and the lip gloss. So, you know what's coming. So the next two that I'm going to be showing you is for their kilowatt highlighters, and mainly for the Hustler Baby. This is how the packaging looks like, and this little guy right here retails for $34, which I know is a lot. And the highlighter that Mama found as a dupe for this little guy right here is the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade 100 Molten Gold. Now this little guy right here retails for $9.99, and that is a huge amount of savings. So we are first gonna be applying the Fenty Beauty highlighter in the shade Hustler Baby on the left side of our cheekbones. And this formulation again is very creamy. It's not powdery like when you're dipping your brush right there. It's not like crazy highlighters, glitters everywhere. No, it's a very creamy formula, which I love. So we basically get the point. The standards are extremely high for this highlighter, so Maybelline, you better work. Okay, so I'm gonna be applying the Maybelline one on the other side of our brush. You know what? Let me use a different brush. It has a very creamy formula as well, no fall-offs, and it feels the same as when you dip your brush to the Fenty highlighter. So, that's a good thing. For the moment of truth. How do you even express your words once you see this? I don't know what to say, like... Girl, for $9.99, you get this. Next is for the Gloss Bomb. Now, this little guy right here cost $18. And I know it is expensive, but if you would actually think about it, it actually has, I think, twice more than an ordinary liquid lipsticks, which cost $20 from a high-end one, because we're talking about high-end right here. And this is in the shade Fenty Glow, and it has a really nice shade. I really actually love it, even though I'm not a gloss person. It actually is very hydrating. It's not sticky, it's not tacky on the lips. It doesn't feel like you have Elmer's glue in there. So it's very comfortable to wear. So of course, Mama is here to present to you the dupe, which is from Revlon. This is their super lustrous lip gloss, and this is in the shade Rosy Future. Now this lip gloss right here, I fell in love with their formula, I think last year, and it was a life-changing for me when it comes to glosses, because I don't play with glosses except for this formula right here, and I fell in love. And actually, when I thought about duping these products right here, I mainly thought about the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss, because it does feel and looks like the Fenty one. So I'm gonna show you what Mama saw. This little guy right here is $5.89 compared to the $18 of Fenty Beauty. So that's a lot of savings. I'm actually going to be applying a lip liner, and I'm going to use the NYX Natural. The liner itself has the same color as the lip glosses, so don't worry. Okay, so on the left side, we're going to be applying the Fenty Beauty first. The smell of it. It smells like my shampoo from the Philippines, and it smells so good. One thing I noticed about the Fenty Gloss Bomb as well, it kind of plumps your lips in a really good way. So here we go for the Revlon side. So definitely this doesn't have a smell, but the quality, the feel, and everything else, the look, it's the same. As you can tell, it gives me the same shine as the Fenty one. And the only difference also with the consistency is that this is much thicker than this one. But all in all, girl, I'm not complaining. $5.89. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm all about savings. So I'm gonna wrap up my final thoughts before I end this video. For the foundation, for the Dream Velvet Soft Matte by Maybelline, compared to the Fenty one, this actually is much easier to work with. It doesn't dry up as fast as the Fenty one, and it has more coverage for a little amount of product that you use. So you're basically saving a lot of foundation. The texture of this foundation compared to the Fenty one, it's not watery, it's a moussey texture. But I think that actually helps when it comes to the beauty blender, or your brush not sucking a lot of product. And it feels almost the same as the Fenty one as well. The only difference is that it doesn't have that strong of a setting effect compared to the Fenty one. I mean, for $10.99 compared to $34, you're saving a lot of money. Next is for the highlighters. Now, the Kilowatt highlighters cost $34 compared to the $9.99 highlighter from Maybelline. These are their metallic highlighters in the shade Molten Gold number 100. I cannot think of any other differences other than the price itself, the huge savings that you're gonna get if you're gonna get the Master Chrome by Maybelline. And the quality of the two products are head to head for me. It's creamy, there's no fall-offs when you dip your brush in there. The color is not lying, the highlighter is popping. It's just the price. It's just a matter of the other one is a drugstore product and the other one is a high-end product. So last but not the least is the Super Lustrous Lip Gloss from Revlon. This again is $5.89 compared to the $18 from Fenty. There's almost no difference again, except for the fact that the Revlon one doesn't smell as good. It actually doesn't have a smell at all. The Fenty one has a very scrumptious smell that you just want to eat the gloss itself. The thickness of the gloss from Fenty is much more thicker than the Revlon one, but all in all, it applies the same. It makes your lips plump and it has the same effect. Actually, it feels the same as well. It lasts all day and it makes your lips hydrated and it's comfortable to wear, and that's all I need for a lip gloss. All in all, for the left side of my face, I have used 4 Fenty Beauty products and they are in total cost of $102 compared to the 4 product dupes that I have used from the drugstore, $34.86, and that is a total amount of $67.14 in savings, and that is a huge difference. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a good look, and especially I had an idea on what to get next time when you're in the drugstore if you are wondering how to save money but how to get a quality from the Fenty Beauty products. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!